Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining me on my regular Sunday morning upload. It's actually kind of warm out today, which is rather odd for being, almost, mid to late October. Anyway, today I've got the 2020 Seiko Zimbe number 15. This is the Seiko Zimbe Sumo 200-meter automatic diver. And this is model number SPB194J1. And this is a series of 1,500. Y'all are familiar with the Zimbe models. They're Seiko's they're like the upper echelon models. They come in really cool colorways and the super nice packaging. They only made 1,500 of these. The colorway of this Zimbe, which means whale shark, by the way, is supposed to represent Cape Monzombo, which is Okinawa's famous elephant trunk cliff. Let me show you this picture here. And this is located in Okinawa, Japan. So I guess the colors from the rocks and I guess the foliage, the grass or whatever is supposed to represent that in this colorway. And I want to thank Dave over at Art Watches for loaning me this beauty. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. I do have a coupon code for you near the end of the video if you're interested in this or any of the other incredibly cool watches Dave has over at Art Watches. Make sure you check that out, and I'll tell you about that coupon code near the end of the video. And with that being said, let's check this thing out. All right, guys, we'll get into this, but first check out my Amazon shopping channel if you like any of the other watches I've reviewed on my channel. Y'all know I get a very small commission if you buy from my Amazon store, so when you do so, I definitely appreciate it. All right, so this is the Seiko Zimbe packaging. This is really nice. You got Seiko embossed in gold right there. Pretty cool. And here you go. Here's the inner watch box. A little piece of, here we go. I don't know what type of material this is. Anyway, this covers the logos right there. What is that stuff called? Anyway, let's go ahead and take this thing out. You're gonna see all of your paperwork there on the bottom. Okay, you got the warranty card, and then of course you have the manual right down there in the bottom of the box. So let's put this stuff out of the way. And I'm trying to be really careful and gentle with this watch. Guys, this is an expensive watch. It is not cheap. You're looking at about 2 G's for this thing. So very, very expensive watch. And obviously that's because of its rarity. There's your first look. Man, I absolutely love that wave dial. So cool. All right, here is the back of the box. Embossed again. You got the Zimbe logo, the Seiko logo, limited edition. There we go. They do give you an extra strap. Right there. Nice silicone strap, metal keeper, metal buckle, and that goes in there. And of course the inside of the watch case is kind of like this, I guess it's like a brown. Yeah, pretty simple, just like a brown color. So let me get all this stuff out of the way. We'll talk more about this watch. This isn't gonna be a full review. I've reviewed a 3rd gen Sumo before. I just happen to love this colorway. It's just such a good looking watch. Normally, I'm not a gold watch guy at all. It just doesn't appeal to me. But this one, man, this one really appealed to me. I'm trying to be super careful with this thing because it is really expensive, guys. All right. So there you go. I'm going to tell you all the regular specs, all the 7 specs you need to know, and then we'll talk a little bit more about this. Again, not a full review, guys, because I've reviewed a 3rd gen Sumo before. I think the last one I did was like the USA Ice version or something like that. Anyway, I'll put that in the lower left-hand corner of the screen so you can check that out. But I have reviewed one of these before. Looking at a 45mm stainless steel case. It's 12.85mm thick. It's 52.6mm lug to lug. Of course, it comes on a 20mm stainless steel bracelet. Water resistance is 200 meters, which is 660 feet. You get a 6R35 movement inside with a 70-hour power reserve. You do get a sapphire crystal with that very controversial Cyclops. You either love them or you hate them. I haven't found any people really in the middle. I happen to like them because they help me. Some of y'all absolutely despise these things. Some of y'all love them. So they're very polarizing for some reason. But anyway, there's a Cyclops. And again, guys, you know, if you want to check out all the other specs, check down there in the description field. I'll go through all the other specs, or you can check one of my other reviews of a 3rd gen Sumo to take a look at those things. So anyway, there it is, man. I mean, it's an absolute stunner. Love that Sumo case where the bezel kind of goes into the case itself. Absolutely love it. Love the colorway. The only thing I'm not crazy about on the 3rd gens, I like the numbers to be a little bit fatter like they have on the 2nd gens. I've got a 2nd gen Blumo, and I like the fact that the text, the font for the numbers, is just a little bit chunkier. That's my only real gripe with the 3rd gen. Still really good looking watches. In fact, let me go ahead and wind this thing up here and get that hand moving. But that dial is the star of the show for this thing. As usual, crown is buttery smooth. Wow. Good knurling. It's not signed, but it's got great knurling. But just take a look at that wave dial. Really, really pretty, man. Super pretty. Of course, you got the, it looks like a stoplight. They call that the stoplight second hand. Looks like a little stoplight. I think some of these, like the Marine Masters, have like a little red dot in those. They call them the stoplight second hand. Of course, here is your, this is not a ceramic. This is an aluminum bezel insert for the bezel. 120 click. Really, really smooth click action. Very nice. Wow, really good. Does have a tiny bit of back play, but at least it lines up. There you go. Good job, Seiko. You got one of these to line up. And I think this is actual gold. It's IP coated. I think I might be wrong. I don't know. Don't take that to the bank. I'm not quite sure if that's actual gold or not. I think it might be, but I'm not quite sure. So anyway, so of course y'all know these bracelets. Here is, before I do this, I want to hide this serial number real quick. There we go. So there is the back of the watch. You can see the Zimbe logo right there where the crown is. Of course, it says limited edition sapphire crystal. And right underneath my finger, it tells you which one of these of 1,500, which unit this one is. There you go. Take this out. There we go. And man, it's just, guys, it's just the color got me. The colorway got me. The combination of the black and gold. It's just such a good looking watch, man. All right, I'm going to try it on very gently. As you can see, I'm not even taking off any of the plastic. I'm not doing any of that. Being very careful with this. Oh, you know, before I do that, let me show you all these tags real quick. Here's your regular Seiko tag. Okay, it's got limited edition on the back, Zimbe limited edition. Here is your regular hang tag. It's got the model number right there. And here is your King Power. So this must have been bought originally, I believe it was in Singapore or Thailand. I think it's Thailand. I believe so, yeah. And correct me if I'm wrong, but their unit, their monetary unit is called the Baht. So I think that's Thailand, guys. Anyway, very big company over there that sells all of these super cool Thailand limited edition Seikos. Seiko has a very special relationship with Thailand, and that's where all of these come out first. And I think that's actually where they only come out, is in Thailand. But they have a really special relationship with Thailand. I'm not quite sure why. I think I actually explained this in one of my last videos about this. But anyway, I just don't know off the top of my head. But anyway, they always release these. Like I think there's been 2 or 3 more Zimbes that have come out since 2020. I think, yeah, it's been like 4 more. Right, I think before this one, there was a Seiko Zimbe Monster, I believe, which is the number 14, and then a couple more after this one. I just like this one, obviously, because it's a Sumo. I love the Sumo, and I absolutely just really, really love the colorway. All right, guys, this is what you've been waiting for. Actually, let me go ahead and try it on before I forget. I know it's going to fit, but I'll just try it on real gently. All right, here we go. It's actually a tad bit tight. I need to loosen it up a little bit. There you go. Let's go ahead and show you the famous LumiBrite. Let's kill everything. I forgot to cut off my main light. Oh well. Y'all know what LumiBrite does anyway. There you go. Absolutely gorgeous. All right, let's get everything back on. Now, if you want to get one of these, you're going to want to head over to, let me fix my camera here. You're going to head over to Art Watches, and I actually have a dedicated site over there that they set up for me. Anyway, you're going to want to visit my page over at Art Watches. I'll go ahead and put that right there on the bottom of the screen for you. And that'll save you 10% off any watch at Art Watches. So if you go over there and you see, gosh, they carry everything, man. I mean, they carry, obviously Rolex, Panerai. Let me tell you all the stuff they carry. This will just give you an idea. Some of these are brand new. Some of these are gently used. So you got Audemars, Piguet, Breitling, Cartier, Glashütte, Grand Seiko, IWC, Jaeger, Mont Blanc, Omega, Panerai, Patek, Rolex, obviously Seiko, Grand Seiko, Vacheron Constantin, Zenith, Zodiac, G-Shock. I mean, guys, they carry everything. If it's a really cool watch, either again brand new or gently used, and most of them, guys, I would say most of them are actually pretty new. So anyway, you can save yourself a ton of money with that 10%. What you do is you basically go to that page, you contact them, tell them the watch you want, and then they apply the 10% discount for you. It's really easy. It's a really easy process. Anyway, make sure you go over there and visit that page over at Art Watches. Anybody over there can help you out. And guys, that's really been about it for this one. Again, I just wanted this to be kind of a brief, kind of just like a show and tell, man. I just wanted to take a look at this thing for myself and show you how beautiful these Zimbes can be. They are absolutely gorgeous. Really cool watches. All right, guys, as always, make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you click that notification bell. I really appreciate it when you do. The holidays are coming up. I've got an absolute ton of reviews lined up for you. I think some of the coolest watches coming out this year are actually coming out near the end of the year. So I think you're going to be really happy. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next Sunday. Take care.